Good day, and once again, welcome to the channel, Understanding Systemic Police Corruption. My name is Samuel Clark, also known as the Old Man, and today's discussion will be undercover cop beaten by the police. And this occurred according to published reports in 2017 in St. Louis. Now, the officers that assaulted this undercover police officer, who happened to be Black, claimed they thought he was a protester, as who wasn't really protesting. The undercover officer was walking back to the police station when his fellow police officer attacked him. And as an outcome of that attack, he had to undergo several surgeries. So it was pretty severe. Now, once again, the officers claim that they believed the victim, another police officer, was a protester. So I guess when you protest, you have to be beat by the police. And he wasn't protesting. So there's no justification in that. But it speaks volumes because apparently they recognize that if they beat a protester, there would be no consequences. So you have to ask the question, have they behaved this way before? Have there been complaints filed against them? And what happened to those complaints and investigations? If other complaints were filed, you can be pretty confident that the investigations were not thorough and proper. And these officers believe that their actions would go unpunished. No justification. Now, I myself was a victim of police brutality where I was assaulted by another police officer. And after that assault, the other police officers was gathering around him. I'm the victim. Nobody's trying to help me. They're gathered around him, giving him aid and comfort. And he's the assailant. They lied in written reports, falsified reports. So this just doesn't happen to citizens. It happens to police officers who tell the truth. So the assailant, who also received the promotion, it got them support from the entire police department, pretty much. But the victim, another police officer who just happened to be Black and the assailant happened to be white, received nothing but harassment and was forced out of the police department. So this is what happens in an internal disciplinary process, where when you report the truth, the truth teller, is attacked. And that's why only about 1% of the police officers report the truth. So this is what the public is faced with. And I consistently have said, there's no such thing as police reform when there is an internal disciplinary process. And the objective here is to make life as miserable as possible so people will stop protesting. As a matter of fact, in the future, you will be labeled uh, a violent protester or a uh, security threat or national security threat just for protesting. And this is a record. So 2 years from now, 5 years from now, 15 years from now, 20 years from now, you could go back and say, how the hell did that old guy know that? Because it's right in front of your face. You wouldn't know it and realize it if you stopped listening to bedtime stories and know that these stories are just simply made up to deceive you. Just as when I reported that the department that I worked for in New Jersey was violating the constitutional rights of citizens en masse, not just on Friday or the weekends, but every day. This was occurring, and had written at least 2 reports, probably at least 3 written complaints about these serious constitutional rights violations. This went on for 15 years after I was booted out of the police department, until an investigation by the Justice Department said the same thing, that these constitutional rights of citizens were being violated en masse, and the data proved it. But why was I the only one that reported this thing? So there goes that less than 1%. So this is what the public, you are dealing with because of systemic. It's a system, not just the individual, because these individuals are protected by the system, and the system makes certain that the truth doesn't come out. There's a penalty for the truth. So only less than 1% are going to reveal the truth. So that's what you, the public, are facing. That's not justice. That certainly is not democracy. So under those circumstances, let's grow up, stop listening to fairy tales and bedtime stories. Good luck and stay safe.